Welcome to this edition of SAC News. I am Andre Martinez.
And I'm Andrew Lapp. Thank you for joining us.
Choosing a major can be overwhelming for some Santa Ana College students, but with the help of Santa Ana Student Service, undecided students can get a little closer to declaring a major. The office will be hosting a career decision-making workshop this Tuesday, November 28th. During the event, students will be able to discuss their barriers and fears and get answers they need to start taking steps towards a career. The event is scheduled for 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. in room L222. Visit the SAC Student Service website for more information about this and other events.
Last Friday, the Jazz Ensemble for Santa Ana College performed in their big band concert. Professional saxophonist Jeff Driscoll from Gordon Goodwin's Big Fat Band arranged music and performed in the show. Driscoll has also been featured in the soundtracks for movies like The Princess and the Frog and Toy Story 3. Several student singers got the opportunity to sing solos from classic jazz pieces as well as from contemporary tracks. For audience members who might have been unfamiliar with the jazz, the ensemble performed popular and recognizable songs, including the theme song for the movie Skyfall, Justin Timberlake's Suit and Tie, and Hello by Adele. This reporter was truly jazzed by the performance.
Santa Ana College Arts Department will showcase a new gallery called In the Studio No. 6. The gallery's opening reception will be December 2nd and the Centennial Building at 7 p.m. The gallery will feature an art from the new members of the California Art Educators Association. The gallery will remain open from December 2nd to January 6th. Visit the Arts Department's website for more information about this and other events.
The international students at Santa Ana College celebrated their cultures at the annual International Festival. Reporter Garcia Sanchez has the story.
The International Festival is a big event where different countries around the world get the chance to showcase their different cultures while enjoying the national food, dress, and some dances. For the international students, this is a really important opportunity they have to share where they come from.
I believe it's really important to promote the different cultures that these countries have. And I think it's a big chance we have 15 countries participating here and have the chance to know their cultures, taste their food, and watch their performances. It's awesome.
For them, the purpose of this festival is to let other people know about the customs and traditions that every country practices. Organizers of the event expressed that their main goals for holding the festival were to bring the community together and to expose the international students to the SAC community.
These events will bring more students together, especially the international students. They'll get to make new friends, get to know more people, get to share their culture, and I believe that's a fantastic thing to do.
This festival was not meant to be only for learning purposes, it was also meant to be fun. Here the attendees got to try new things. For the students attending the festival, this was one more opportunity to engage with them and learn about the different cultures represented here at SAC.
I have seen things that I wouldn't have seen before in my life and tried new foods that I wouldn't have expected to try. Also, I've seen new cultures activities that are presented here at the festival. Activities that you don't see in my culture. Those are the new stuff that I have learned today.
Festivals like this one give the opportunity to other people to understand about all these amazing cultures that are around us. This is Garcia Sanchez for SAC News.
While Santa Ana College has been going through construction on campus, students must also contend with street construction. The city of Santa Ana has been improving the area outside the SAC campus for the past year. The construction is part of a bigger project to expand Bristol Street from Warner Avenue to Memory Lane into a 6-lane street with bike lanes. The complicated work is expected to decrease congestion on Bristol and improve safety for both motorists and pedestrians.
The city of Santa Ana celebrated its 5th annual Plaza Navideña and tree lighting ceremony at the corner of 4th and French Streets last Saturday. City officials and Congressman Lou Correa joined the public in attending the event. Singers and dancers from elementary and intermediate schools joined professional musicians for the celebration. Students from Greenville Elementary, Washington Elementary, and Carr Fundamental delighted the audience with their performance of all-time Mexican classics. There was free hot chocolate, tamales, piñatas, and the expected tree lighting, which officially opened the holiday season.
Up next, tune in for this week's in Santa Ana College sports,
including a special look at a star player.
My name is Kevin. I'm a military veteran returning to school, and I'm a student at Santa Ana College. I went to an art school in Los Angeles for 2 years. I realized things were getting pricey and expensive. I was tired of hearing my parents talk about the financial issues we have. At the same time, I also had a desire ever since I was a little kid to join the military. So I enlisted in the United States Air Force for 4.5 years, and immediately at the same time I got out of the military, I got hired at Disney. I chose online classes because I'm able to have time management with my priorities outside of school and also with school. I'm able to control my life. My advice for a student thinking about taking online classes is you got to be on top of your game. You have to make sure you have time to do your online classes. It might be easy to forget that you have homework due and quizzes to take. So you just definitely got to be on top of it. I would say online classes are just the same type of difficulty as face-to-face class. Do the coursework, read the chapters, take the quiz. You still have deadlines just like actual classes. It's been a year and I'm able to speed up the process where I'm going to be getting my associate's degree this December and we'll be transferring for spring. So online classes definitely helps me reach my end goal faster.
Hello Dons, I'm Josh Garcia with sports. We kick things off with football where SAC played on the road in the Southern California Bowl against San Diego Mesa College. Connor Miller and the Dons started the game cold, down 37-17 at the half. But they stormed back in the second half, cutting the deficit down to 3 points. But the comeback ended there with the final score of 37-34. The Dons end their season 7-4. That includes an undefeated 6-0 record in the American Metro League to win their first league championship. We'll have an up-close look at one of the reasons behind the team's success, SAC football star quarterback, in a moment. But first, let's take a look at men's basketball, who played against Rio Hondo last week. In the first half, the Dons were up by as many as 13 points, but saw that lead dwindle as the Roadrunners came back with a barrage of three-pointers from their bench players. By the end of the half, the Dons would lead by only 4 points. In the second half, things continued to get out of hand for the Dons, but they managed to close out the game with a win and a final score of 89-81. Their next home game will be Thursday, November 28th at 5 p.m. against Cuyamaca. Men's soccer faced off against Compton College this past Saturday. SAC fought hard to move on in the first round of the California Community College Athletic Association playoffs. The Dons managed to get 4 shots on goal, but dropped the game to Compton 1-0. Santa Ana completes their season with 10 wins, 5 draws, and 6 losses. We'll see you next season, Don Soccer. The season came to a close for women's volleyball last Wednesday at Cypress as they lost in straight sets. They finished their season 10-15 in the regular season and 3-13 in the Orange Empire Conference. The Lady Dons hope to rebound next year with plenty of returning players. One of the highlights of their season was outside hitter Mikkel Taylor, who was named first team all-conference. She led the Dons in kills with 309 to her name, breaking her own record from last year of 255. Taylor ranked third in the conference in kills and 8th in digs, recording 260. And now, to wrap up sports this week, we take a special look at SAC's star quarterback. Meet Connor Miller, starting quarterback for the Dons football team. He took some time off and talked with us about how he got started playing football.
I just took it up, and something about it I was able to connect with it on more of a personal level, I guess, and I've just loved it since.
Connor's time playing football has helped him develop as a player and a person.
It's really made me take all the little things and use that to my advantage and work extra hard to pursue my goals and be able to just overcome adversity.
Connor has an optimistic view of his future and a plan for success.
I'm going to plan on finishing my business major and taking all the courses here that I need to be able to transfer to a university and then continue finishing my major and also continue playing football as far as I can take it.
As for the impact of football in his life,
be able to deal with the pressure and knowing that every little thing is going to be looked at because you have the ball every play, but also not dwelling on it too much. You have to just let that kind of stuff go and just play the game. Football's helped me with that. Like I was saying about the work ethic, it's helped me just put in the extra work to know what I have to get done and get it done.
following their loss in conclusion to their season against San Diego Mesa College, Connor Miller and the Dons should be proud of what they have accomplished this season, winning their first ever American Metro League title. For SAC Sports in Santa Ana, this is Josh Garcia.
That will wrap up this week's episode of SAC News.
Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. We'll see you next time.